How to learn Bach flower therapy in a simple way. Many of us have a friend, relative or acquaintance who has told us about Bach flower therapy. By now, you have probably heard how well it's worked to improve an emotional problem. These floral essences are increasingly popular thanks to their great effectiveness. Plus, they don't have any harmful side effects for your health. In this article, discover how to learn the basics of Bach flower therapy to balance the body, mind and emotions naturally. Who was Dr. Bach? He was also a notable figure for his great intuition. Plus, he had a great desire to discover a natural method of healing. The goal was that each person could do it in their own home and with their family in a simple way. With this objective, he dedicated his life to the search, plant by plant, for adequate remedies for treat the most common mood disorders. Between the 20s and 30s of the last century, Bach found plants to help us overcome disorders such as fear, distrust, anger, shyness, depression, isolation, apathy. Do you want to know more? Read, discover what Bach flower remedies can do for back pain. What are Bach flowers? Bach flowers are 38 flower essences that are prepared using different methods, dyes, infusions, grinding, to extract the energetic properties of each plant. By taking these essences, their healing virtues act at a very deep and subtle level on our emotions. Basically, they're like an emotional first aid kit. Their great advantage is that they do not present any contraindications or side effects. They can be taken by anyone at any age. This includes pregnant or lactating women, babies or sick people. When should we take them? Although all people have weak points that we must improve when it comes to our personality, on some occasions we can have a blockage that is more difficult to overcome than normal. In this respect, Bach flowers can be very useful in situations of stress, in stages of change, in moments of pain, during depression, etc. The 38 essences are divided into various groups. Overall, these can help us to understand a little more about the areas of treatment, which include fear. This is also related to nightmares, phobias, lack of self-control or excessive worrying. Uncertainty. This includes lack of confidence, discouragement, depression or indecision. Disinterest. This is related to periods of fatigue, mental confusion, apathy or learning difficulties. Loneliness. The feeling of loneliness does not only occur in people who are alone. Sometimes, you can be surrounded by your loved ones and still feel alone. Excessive influence of others. This refers to people who do not express what they feel. In many cases, they do not know how to set limits or who have difficulties adapting to changes. Discouragement and despair. This is linked to states of self-discipline, rigidity, guilt, anguish or resentment. excessive concern for others. This also has to do with certain intolerance, emotional blackmail, nervousness, etc. To find the specific Bach flowers we need, we recommend consulting with a floral therapist or studying them one by one. Visit this article, Dandelion, a great cleanser for your body. How do we take them? Bach flowers can be taken individually or combined. You can mix up to a maximum of 7 flowers at a time. 4 drops are taken under the tongue, 4 times a day. The treatment should last at least 21 days. The ideal situation would be to be patient and continue taking them to observe the deeper changes that you are feeling. You may need to modify them as the treatment progresses. Bach flowers are prepared with an alcohol base as a preservative. However, they can also be preserved with vinegar. You can get Bach flowers in herbalists and pharmacies. The Remedy Rescue. In addition to the 38 flowers, Bach invented a unique combination of several of these essences as a first aid. He named them the Remedy Rescue. This mixture aims to treat specific crises and, therefore, is used as a temporary or immediate solution. It is the ideal supplement for providing serenity and normality in cases of nervous crisis, accidents, sudden illnesses, nightmares, etc.